Hello everybody, here is what I eat in a day as a stay-at-home wife who is currently 7 months pregnant. So we're starting off the day with our vitamins and a Diet Pepsi in the soda stream for my husband. He prefers a soda over coffee in the morning just because it hurts his stomach less. Neither of us really eat breakfast, but he does enjoy his drink and a little fig bar to start the day. I don't really eat anything, but I just leave that on his desk for when he's ready. Then for lunch, I make us our coffee. Very simple, just some cold brew and some vanilla creamer. And then I blend it all together into a sort of frappuccino style beverage. We drink this the same way every day. I just have a few sips. My husband drinks most of it. And then it's on to lunch. We are having sandwiches. If you pan fry your bread, please try out doing it with a mayonnaise base instead of butter. It is so delicious, even if it sounds a bit strange. I am making my husband his usual salami sandwich, and for me, I'm using up some burrito sauce I had left over in the fridge and some homemade sub sauce with ham and chicken breast. I do heat up my meats to a safe temperature because I'm pregnant. I made this bread from scratch and it is so freaking good. Then I was still hungry, so I had a bowl of cereal, which was just some honey bunches of oats and homemade granola. Now it's on to dinner, and I am making one of my husband's favorite dishes. This is probably one of the first things I ever cooked for him, and he had never had it before, and he loved it so much that it's just become a staple in our rotation. So this is going to be sweet and sour meatballs. And you don't need all this ketchup for the meatballs themselves, but I use a few tablespoons and then save the rest for the sauce later. This is Parmesan cheese in the unidentified bag. And you can easily make this without making the meatballs from scratch as well. It is super simple to do, especially if you just have frozen meatballs. I like making a big batch and then freezing half of it to use for later. I think overall this made about 60 meatballs. I didn't count them exactly, but I used about half and then froze half for next time. In total, I did about 3 of these sheets. And once you have them rolled into balls, it is super simple. It's just about 15 minutes in the oven and they come out perfect every time. Then I'm making a simple sweet and sour sauce, just some ketchup, sugar, Worcestershire sauce, and I also added some vinegar, onion, and garlic powder, but I guess I forgot to film it. Then we heat that up, add our meatballs, and just let that simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then it'll be ready to plate. So I just paired this with some rice and peas and some steamed broccoli. This is one of my favorite meals as well. It is super simple to put together and it tastes so good. My husband always looks forward to meatball nights, and I do too. Husband has a bit of extra spice on his. I just have mine plain. And then for dessert, my husband had a piece of coffee cake and some ice cream, and I just had some strawberries and homemade chocolate pudding. And that was everything we ate. Have a great day.